Hey there, you looking kinda cute. Please consider subscribing and check out our Patreon for more. Enjoy the video. She walks down the street, her steps confident, yet her heart races. The summer sun shines brightly, casting a warm glow over the city as Lillian makes her way through the bustling crowds. She feels exposed, vulnerable even, as if all eyes are on her. But she tells herself it's just her imagination. After all, she's done nothing wrong. She's finally being true to herself, and that thought brings a smile to her face. "You look happy today," a familiar voice calls out. Lillian turns to see her friend, Sarah, catching up to her. They've known each other for years, and Sarah has been an unwavering source of support throughout Lillian's transition. "Do I?" Lillian replies, a hint of surprise in her voice. "I guess I am. Just enjoying the weather, I suppose." Sarah smiles knowingly. "I know that look. It's the 'I'm living my life to the fullest' glow. You're ticking things off that bucket list of yours, aren't you?" A flush creeps up Lillian's cheeks, and she feels a sudden rush of embarrassment. "Maybe," she admits. "It's just, there's so much I want to experience. You know, things I never got to do before." "Well, that's what I'm here for," Sarah says, linking her arm through Lillian's. "To support you and make sure you enjoy every moment. So, what's on the agenda today?" "Makeup," Lillian declares, her eyes lighting up at the thought. "I want to learn how to do my makeup properly. You know, like those beauty gurus online. Contouring, highlighting, the whole shebang." Sarah laughs, a warm, infectious sound that turns heads as they walk. "I think we can arrange that. There's this amazing makeup artist I know who does these incredible transformations. She's trans herself and absolutely slays the game. I'll set up an appointment for you." "Really? Oh, Sarah, that would be amazing!" Lillian's enthusiasm is palpable, her eyes sparkling with excitement. "I can't wait to see what she can teach me." "Consider it done." Sarah reaches for her phone, already dialing the number. "We'll make an afternoon of it. Get your makeup done, maybe go for a photo shoot afterwards to show off your new look." The makeup studio is a small, cozy space filled with soft, warm lighting and the fragrant scent of cosmetics. Lillian sits in front of the mirror, her heart fluttering with anticipation, as the artist, Lexi, lays out an array of brushes and palettes. "So, what kind of look are we going for today?" Lexi asks, her tone friendly and professional. Her own transformation is a testament to her skill, her features flawlessly highlighted and shaped. Lillian bites her lip, suddenly feeling a rush of nerves. "Something natural, I think. Enhancing, but not too over the top. I want to feel like myself, just, the best version of myself." She nods, her dark eyes understanding. "I know exactly what you mean. We all want to showcase our true selves, right? Okay, natural glam it is. Let's get started." As Lexi works, Lillian relaxes into the chair, reveling in the gentle touch of the brushes against her skin. She watches, fascinated as her face is transformed, contouring bringing definition to her cheeks, eyeshadow enhancing the warmth of her eyes. "There," Lexi says softly, stepping back to admire her work. "What do you think?" Lillian's breath catches in her throat as she takes in her reflection. She looks gorgeous, truly beautiful. The makeup enhances her features, bringing out a radiance she didn't know was possible. "Oh, Lexi," she breathes, her voice filled with wonder. I've never felt so pretty." Lexi smiles, satisfaction evident in her expression. "You look amazing, Lillian. The makeup just brought out what was already there. Remember, it's all about accentuating your true self." "Thank you," Lillian whispers, feeling a rush of gratitude. "This means so much to me." The photo shoot is the perfect culmination to the day. Lillian poses, striking various expressions as the photographer, Maya, captures her in a flurry of clicks. She feels empowered, her confidence soaring as she embraces her new look. "You're a natural," Maya calls out, her eyes shining with enthusiasm through the viewfinder. "Absolutely working it." Lillian can't help but smile, feeling her insecurities melt away. She changes poses, experimenting with different angles, her movements graceful and fluid. "You know," Maya says, lowering her camera for a moment. "You have such a unique, captivating look. Have you ever considered modeling?" Lillian's heart skips a beat at the question. Modeling? Her? She feels a rush of excitement at the very idea. No, I've never really thought about it. I mean, is it something you think I could do?" Maya laughs, a bright, joyful sound. "Absolutely. With your look, you'd be perfect for fashion or even beauty campaigns. There's a real demand for diverse trans models right now. You should definitely consider it." "Really?" Lillian's voice is laced with disbelief, even as her heart soars at the suggestion. "I never thought, it's always been a kind of dream, but I never imagined it could be a reality." "It absolutely can be," Maya insists, her eyes full of conviction. "Send me your details and I'll pass them on to a few agencies I know. No promises, but it's worth a shot, right?" "Oh my God," Lillian breathes, her mind reeling. "Thank you. Really, thank you. I don't know what to say." "You'll be thanking me when you're walking the runways," Maya says with a playful wink. "Now work it, girl!" The buzz from the photo shoot stays with Lillian for days, a constant hum of excitement beneath the surface as she goes about her daily life. She finds herself daydreaming, imagining what it would be like to be a model, to see her face in magazines or strutting down the catwalk. It feels surreal, and yet, with Maya's encouragement, it also feels within reach. "So, any word from Maya?" Sarah asks as they sit in a cozy coffee shop, steam rising from their mugs. "Not yet," Lillian replies, a hint of disappointment in her voice. I know it's only been a few days, but I can't help but hope. It would be a dream come true." Sarah sips her coffee, her eyes filled with encouragement. "I know it will happen for you, Lil. You have that star quality, that it factor. People will see it, mark my words." Lillian offers a small smile, touched by her friend's unwavering belief. "Thank you. It means a lot to have you in my corner." Sarah reaches across the table, squeezing Lillian's hand. "Always. Now, enough about that for now. How about we plan your next bucket list adventure? What else do you want to experience?" Lillian's eyes light up at the prospect. "Well," she begins, a mischievous glint in her eye, "I've always wanted to go to one of those female-only gyms. Where I can just be one of the girls, working out without feeling self-conscious." Sarah grins. "I know just the place. It's this super cool, women-only boxing gym. Empowering doesn't even begin to describe it. Let's go work up a sweat and knock out some of those insecurities, shall we?" The gym is an explosion of energy and vibrant femininity. Powerful music pumps through the speakers as women of all shapes, sizes, and backgrounds work up a sweat, their gloves pounding against punching bags or sparring in the ring. Lillian feels a rush of adrenaline as she and Sarah step inside, the energy of the place infectious. She takes a deep breath, inhaling the sense of sweat and hard work, and knows instantly that she belongs here. "All right, ladies, let's get started," a trainer calls out, clapping her hands to get everyone's attention. She's muscular, her arms corded with lean strength, and her voice carries above the music. "We're going to start with some basic moves, then move on to the bags. Let's see what you're made of." Lillian steps forward eagerly, her gloves already pulled on, a burst of anticipation running through her. She follows the trainer's instructions, throwing jabs and crosses, her body moving with a newfound sense of freedom. She feels strong, powerful, capable. As the class progresses, she spars with Sarah, their gloves meeting with a satisfying thud. Laughter bubbles up between them, a mix of joy and the sheer exhilaration of the moment. "You're a natural at this," Sarah remarks, a smile in her eyes. Lillian grins, feeling a sense of pride. "I feel like a badass. It's like I've found a hidden talent." Sarah laughs, dodging a playful jab. "You look like one, too. There's just something about boxing that brings out a whole new side to you." They continue to trade blows, the rhythmic impact of their gloves a comforting, empowering sound. When the class ends, Lillian feels a sense of satisfaction she's never known before. "That was amazing," she says to Sarah as they wipe down their gloves, their faces flushed from the workout. "I feel like I could take on the world." Sarah gives her a high five. "That's the whole point, isn't it? To make us feel strong, capable, and badass. Mission accomplished, I'd say." Lillian smiles widely, already planning her next visit. "Definitely. I can't wait to come back and knock something else off my list." The buzz from the boxing gym stays with Lillian, a constant reminder of her growing strength and confidence. As the days turn into weeks, she finds herself craving another hit of that empowering feeling. And so she turns to the next item on her bucket list. "You sure about this?" Sarah asks, raising an eyebrow as they stand outside the women's restroom. Lillian hesitates, her heart racing as she takes in the familiar sign, the stick figure in a dress. It's a simple symbol, but it holds so much weight. She's avoided these places for so long, not wanting to draw attention or make others uncomfortable. But now she wants to embrace this aspect of her new life. "I am," she says, squaring her shoulders, determination in her eyes. "I mean, it's a restroom. It's not like I haven't used one before." Sarah chuckles, her dark eyes warm with support. I know. It's just, you know how people can be. But you're right, it's time to own this part of your life." "Go for it, girl." With a deep breath, Lillian steps inside. The restroom is empty, the sound of the door closing behind her echoing off the tiled walls. She makes her way to one of the stalls, a sense of relief washing over her. This is it, she thinks. Just a regular restroom. No big deal. As she finishes up and heads to the sink to wash her hands, she notices two other women entering. They glance at her, and she feels a rush of self-consciousness. But then something incredible happens. They offer her a warm smile, a silent acknowledgement, and go about their business. Lillian feels her shoulders relax, a sense of belonging washing over her. She offers them a smile in return, her heart light. This is what it's like, she thinks. Just another woman, going about her day. "Feeling validated?" Sarah asks with a knowing smile as they leave. Lillian laughs, feeling a weight lift from her shoulders. "I am. It's the little things, you know? Like, I'm finally embracing all these aspects of being a woman, and it just feels right." "It's about damn time," Sarah says affectionately, slinging an arm around her shoulders. "Now let's celebrate with some retail therapy. I know just the place to find the perfect dress for you." The boutique is a wonderland of fabrics and colors filled with the rustle of dresses and the soft hum of music. As Lillian steps inside, her eyes light up at the array of garments, each one more alluring than the last. "Welcome, ladies," a stylish sales associate greets them, her eyes shining with enthusiasm. "Feel free to browse and let me know if you need any assistance." Lillian runs her fingers over the delicate fabrics, a sense of anticipation building. She's always loved dresses, the way they flowed and accentuated the body. But trying them on, especially in a public dressing room, has always been a source of anxiety. Today, she's determined to embrace this experience. She picks out a few options: a sleek black number, a flowing floral print, and a form-fitting red dress that screams confidence. Making her way to the fitting room, she feels Sarah's supportive presence by her side. As she steps into the first dress, a simple shift with delicate lace details, she feels a sense of transformation. Peering at her reflection, she sees a woman, elegant, refined, and utterly herself. "Wow," Sarah breathes, her eyes widening as she takes in the sight. "That is stunning on you, Lillian. It's so simple, but it showcases your figure beautifully." Lillian turns this way and that, admiring the way the dress moves with her. "I feel so elegant," she whispers, running a hand over the soft lace. "Like I could waltz into a fancy cocktail party and own the room." "You absolutely could," Sarah agrees, her gaze full of admiration. "It's definitely a keeper." The next dress, the floral print, brings out a different side of Lillian. It's playful, with a breezy skirt that swirls around her knees as she spins. I feel like a fairy princess. Lillian laughs, her eyes sparkling with delight. Sarah claps her hands, unable to contain her excitement. It's adorable. The cut is perfect for your figure, and the print is so charming. You have to get this one. The final dress, the bold red number, is a showstopper. Fitted to showcase her body, it makes her feel powerful and nice. Wow, girl, Sarah says, her eyes widening in appreciation. You are working that dress. Confidence looks good on you. Lillian strikes a pose, her hands on her hips, feeling a rush of boldness. I feel like a whole new me, she says, her voice filled with wonder. Is this what it's like to be a woman? Sarah laughs, a warm, infectious sound. It's definitely part of it. There's just something about the right dress, isn't there? It transforms you. It truly does. Lillian spins in front of the mirror, admiring the way the dress moves with her body. I feel like a different person in each one, like I could conquer the world. That's the power of a great dress, Sarah agrees, her eyes shining with happiness for her friend. And you, my dear, are slaying it. The dresses become a symbol of Lillian's newfound confidence, a physical representation of her journey. She wears them proudly, each one bringing out a different aspect of her personality. The little black dress showcases her elegance at a gallery opening, the floral number brings out her playful side on a lunch date, and the red dress becomes her signature look for a night out with the girls. You know, Sarah says one evening as they sip cocktails, looking fabulous, you've truly blossomed. It's like watching a butterfly emerge from its cocoon. Lillian smiles, feeling a warm glow spread through her. That's exactly how it feels. Like I've finally emerged, ready to take on the world. Sarah raises her glass. To new beginnings and embracing our true selves. Absolutely, Lillian agrees, clinking her glass with Sarah's. Here's to being unapologetically me. As Lillian and Sarah sip their cocktails, a familiar face catches Lillian's eye across the room. It's Maya, the photographer from her transformative photo shoot. She's chatting with a group of people, her camera slung over her shoulder. Oh my God, Lillian whispers, her heart racing with excitement. It's Maya. Sarah follows her gaze, a smile spreading across her face. Well, what are you waiting for? Go say hello. Lillian takes a deep breath, smoothing her dress as she stands. She makes her way across the room, her heels clicking against the polished floor. As she approaches, Maya looks up, her eyes widening in recognition. Lillian, she exclaims, pulling her into a warm hug. Look at you, absolutely stunning. That dress is everything. Lillian blushes, feeling a rush of pride. Thank you. It's all thanks to you, really. That photo shoot was life-changing. Maya's eyes sparkle with excitement. Speaking of which, I have some incredible news. I showed your photos to a few agencies, and they're very interested. They want to meet with you, Lillian. This could be your big break. Lillian's heart skips a beat, her mind reeling. Are you serious? They want to meet with me? Absolutely, Maya confirms, her smile wide. You have a unique look and a captivating presence. They see real potential in you. Lillian feels tears prick at the corners of her eyes, overwhelmed with emotion. I don't know what to say. This is a dream come true. Maya squeezes her hand, her gaze full of warmth. You deserve this, Lillian. You've worked so hard to embrace your true self. It's time for the world to see how amazing you are. They exchange contact information, Maya promising to send over the details for the agency meetings. As Lillian makes her way back to Sarah, she feels like she's floating on air. Well, Sarah asks, her eyes wide with anticipation. What did she say? Lillian can hardly contain her excitement. Agencies want to meet with me, Sarah. They're interested in representing me as a model. Sarah squeals with delight, pulling Lillian into a tight hug. I knew it! I knew this would happen for you. You're going to take the fashion world by storm, my dear. Thanks for watching. Be sure to check out Patreon for a lot more content and early access to YouTube videos.